huge crypto news coming out of Washington. All right, this is where we're going to see the United States House of Representatives voting on a crypto bill for clarity on the SEC or CFTC jurisdiction. Okay, so this is going to be coming in weeks, not months, not years, in weeks. We're going to have this House vote, so I'm going to break it down for you guys in this video. Absolutely consider subscribing here on the channel if you are new, or if you have not yet joined us on Not Your Father's Capital. I appreciate you joining the team. It does help get this content out to others and spread the word about crypto. All right, so let's get down into it, guys. Here we are as we look basically as the U.S. Financial Services Committee is going to vote on a comprehensive digital asset bill in the next coming weeks to establish that regulatory framework that we all are seeking all too well. Okay, so clarity, rules, guidelines, that's what basically we're trying to get into crypto. Not so much the rules side of things, because I think that when the government gets intertwined with that, it gets a little murky, okay? But in terms of the crypto industry, I think a lot of cryptos out there, a lot of blockchains, a lot of exchanges, they just want to know what is and what isn't a security, right? They're not necessarily going to fight it. It's not going to spur a war, but it's going to allow them to maneuver without basically getting sued. All right, so that's kind of where we're at as we get basically, what we've seen, Jay Powell's comments on stablecoins and how the digital asset framework in this market is going to be established, right? That's all we want to know, all right? So the U.S. House is bringing this regulatory clarity to crypto in the coming weeks, and it's coming out of Chairman Patrick McHenry to hold that committee vote, right? And that will basically happen when lawmakers return after July 11th, okay? And this is his quote: "I intend for this committee to mark up some form of this legislation when we return from the July 4th recess." So I could see this dragging on and on and on, probably up till the next election, and where we could absolutely just get some kind of executive mandate where this is going to just essentially just be nothing, and crypto will just absolutely take off and ride into the sunset. I could see that outcome as well, all right? So you got to keep it in perspective, because the window is shrinking for Democrats to basically halt crypto and destroy what is going on, what has been built. Because if the heads at the SEC and at the Fed continue their framework and their track that they're on, crypto is not going to be in a good spot long term. Okay, so that's what it comes down to, in my personal opinion. That's the catalyst that is necessary. We all know basically the petitions to get Gensler out of his post. Okay, and that's essentially what we have seen. And this is something where we need to talk further about, because the wrong approach is what is being noted about the House Financial Services Committee. And that's the wrong approach that they are deeming that the SEC and the chair, Gary Gensler, is taking. Okay. Allowing crypto exchanges to receive provisional registration could enable bad actors. Okay. And we've seen, senators very skeptical over crypto assets, and that's where it's going to be, the line between politics and crypto that's going to be, drawn in the sand, and basically it's gonna take form, and I think that's what's necessary. However, I do think, this bipartisanship, and not so much between Republicans and Democrats, but within basically the heads of crypto and Congress, I think that's what we need, okay? And that clarity is going to be what's going to keep things safe within us as investors, as enthusiasts of the crypto, and just as fans of blockchain technology. We want to see, the exchanges be saved. We want to see exchanges be good actors, right? We want to see them as prominent, assets within our crypto tools. But right now they're not. We're seeing what happened with FTX. Now Binance is being sued, and all of their wrongdoings that have been accused. Okay, so we need to find some kind of middle ground. I think that's what's going to be essential, especially as we get out of basically this bear market that we are in. It's going to be something crucial for crypto as a whole. So that's what I got for you guys in this video. I hope you guys are all doing well. Absolutely consider subscribing to the channel on your way out. And if you have not yet, follow us on Twitter. The handle is in the bottom left. But I appreciate you all stopping by, and we'll see you in the next video.